So this is a spoken word that I had wrote a little while back. I actually refined it and whatnot when I was down living in Austin. Recited it for my homie Bushwick Bill, and he gave me some constructive critiques and whatnot. And I put those in. Um, I just felt like with the divide that's perpetuating, like politically and just sentimentally among the nation, that this might be a good time for sharing this with you guys, and hope whoever's willing will listen. I have it wrote here because I don't have it memorized, so I apologize if I mess up, but it goes like this. It ain't about who lost more, like it ain't about who got more. It's about what we find along the way and changing the blindness we got lost for. We hate the carnage, so we cost more. Fighting fire with fire isn't God's work, and if you fight the devil's battle, then don't complain when you live in a dark world. Look, I'm not judging, I'm just saying, y'all need love when you're out of patience. Not everybody was brought up on the basics. Naive ain't dumb, it just needs training. When a baby falls asleep in peace on their blanket, you don't shame it. If you can't show them the solution, then don't blame them. It takes a community to raise its children. Teach them to rise together instead of killing. Now people gonna say I'm soft for this, but on my mama, bitch, I'm tired of bearing on my real friends. It ain't cool to lie, so it's time to admit our wrongs on both sides. I'm sorry that so many have let our skin tone decide people's whole life. There's no right in telling a man he's wrong when you got no clue what his soul like. And you ain't God, so you don't know until you sit and talk for the whole night. Self-defense is a necessity, yes, but glorifying violence is self-destructive. They pump it into the black community to destroy the unity they could rise up with. Now, I don't believe in race, but the system does. So we gotta spread the knowledge and not give up. See, our skin don't divide us, but our attitude does. It's time to stop acting like entitled literal fucks. I mean, when did being decent stop being normal? And you think it's a bunch of racist canking when some bank man comes claiming to insane men he can make the nation great again? And you blame them when their faces have been laced with the violence that media keeps playing for ratings? I understand it's hard when you starve. Sometimes you resort to the heartless actions of darkness when times are hardest, but that's weak. Because we can't go back on what we speak. If we want peace, it starts with we to make them believe. I ain't saying shit gonna change in a day or everyone gonna want to participate. But wait, because it takes time to evaporate the hate we accumulate to precipitate the rain that'll wash away the pain so they participate. It's not simple, okay? But if it was, we wouldn't still be in war. And they say God sends his strongest soldiers for his biggest spiritual battles, so if this was easy, we wouldn't have been born. Motherfucker, stop shooting. You got words in the soul, bitch, use them. I don't give a fuck if them fists are useless. Open up them hands, clench when they won't love, show them you is. Cause they clueless. If they think all we meant to do is fuck hoes and shoot kids cause some dude rich rules the institute with the too strict sense of how to do shit, well move then. Get the fuck up and boost friends. Wave hi to people, ask how they doing. Find a smile when you losing. Cause it's confusing trying to diffuse this condition so used to that the new moves just seems useless. Now we can do this. On my soul, if we couldn't, they wouldn't need to feed us that we couldn't. Indulge in education. If you listen just to reply, then you shouldn't. Listen to understand, offer new perspective we've neglected, and it's pathetic knowledge is mostly the weapon. I just hope that y'all listen to my soul speak instead of the appearance of the physical that covers it. And I think on both sides we need to learn how to have a conversation. We need to learn how to be more empathetic towards each other, but also have a backbone and not emotionally react so much. I know that's hard. I know it takes a lot of responsibility, but we need to take that responsibility and we need to learn how to love each other. You know what I'm saying? Like these tribalistic mindsets and these I'm this side or that side mindsets are not healthy. And we've been misled by media coverage of things and extremists claiming to be the voice of a whole side, and it's just not true. We're better than that. I mean, I think deep down we're all, got good and bad in us maybe, but, at the end of the day, I think we all know how to love each other, and we just need to take the accountability of doing that. So I hope this was good for somebody. Much love.